Hi, I'm Doug, and I'm jonesing with
Man, and tonight we're jonesing on some Irish whiskey called Writer's Tea. Alright, Doug, man, I appreciate, first of all, let me say thank you. I appreciate you joining me on this journey.
Yeah, I appreciate the invite.
I know, maybe not a massive Irish whiskey expert, but I think you've been known to have a few.
A few.
So that works. This is going to work for this episode. So this is Writer's Tears. This is the double oak. There's a pot still. I think there might be a couple of different renditions, but I chose this one because it is aged in, I think it is American oak. Yeah, American oak bourbon barrels, and then in French cognac barrels.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna get some nice fruit, and I'm not even but I think it's gonna be really, really nice.
Sounds real nice.
About $60 a bottle,
Okay.
somewhere in that
It's not a
neighborhood.
bad price point.
Yeah, for a $7.50. Little bit pricier than Jameson to say,
yeah.
But I think this is a better quality Irish whiskey. They call it Writer's Tears because 19th century writers would look for inspiration from their local establishments. So I've been inspired by many of whiskey in my lifetime. How about you?
Oh yeah.
Some of my best nights have had such inspiration.
Exactly.
So what we're gonna do is we got house rules. I am going to pour us a couple neat pours,
Okay.
and then a couple on the rocks pours.
Okay.
We're gonna rate this thing. We're gonna taste it, smell it, taste it, rate it on a scale of 1 to 5. And then that's it. I might ask you for any social media that you want to share. Also ask for a tipsy tale. Some people have one. I'm doing a bad job at pouring. So I have been sipping tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right up front. I probably will make a little mess here. Color looks good.
Color's real good.
Color looks real good. I immediately smelled Irish whiskey. Immediately. Jameson all day. But it has a really nice,
Sweet.
sweet bouquet on it. Like almost like corn almost. I'm like, this smells.
That's that barrel.
Yeah, that's it. It smells. That's that cognac. That's that cognac. So let's clink them and drink them. Let's give it a taste.
There you go.
Proofage is 46. So Jameson's what? 40? I'm sorry. Proofage is not 46. This is a 46%. But Jameson's what, 40? This is a little more kick to it.
Yeah, and it's to me a little bit smoother than Jameson. You can tell that different price point.
Yeah. I kind of like that though.
I like it a lot.
Yeah. All right, let's put any initial thoughts. I'm gonna put some on the rocks because I didn't even look to see what the proof was, but now that I realize it got a little proof to it.
It's initial. I mean, I don't think you can go wrong with it. I mean,
All right, well let's swish her around on the rocks a little bit and give it a little tasty taste. Clink them a drink.
clink.
Okay.
I typically prefer it on the ice, but I think I kind of like it neat.
Yeah. It changed a lot on the rocks. It did kind of taper the heat down a little bit, but this is probably not the right term. But when I think about, those not cop shows, those fireman shows, they use the term backdraft, where you get that rush of heat. I had that rush of heat come back through my nose. Did you have that same experience?
Oh,
yeah. It was almost, I don't know how it got softer on the taste, but hotter on the back end.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think I'm probably going to say I agree with you on that. So, initial thoughts. You want me to go first or you
Sure,
want me to?
you can go first.
This is definitely different from your regular Jameson. While I haven't had Jameson in a while, I did have some Black Barrel a couple nights ago. You do get bourbon influence because I get that corn sweetness kind of deal. It's got a really good mouthfeel, so I feel like I get a little cognac. Excuse me. It says vanilla, maybe a little vanilla. It also says cinnamon. I don't really get a lot of cinnamon.
I get the cinnamon more now that after it's kind of sat on, it's sat on the palate.
Yeah.
I get a lot more cinnamon now than what before.
I'm gonna say I like it. I'm gonna give it a rating. We give it a rating on a scale of 1 to 5.
Okay.
1 being push this bottle off the table. 5 being this is my new favorite. This is it. This is the epitome. I'm gonna give it a 3.5 because the proof is up there, and you taste the proof, you feel the proof. I kind of need some time with it to know if I would reach for this over Jameson. So let's say over Black Barrel. I kind of like Black Barrel a lot. So I don't know if I would grab this over Black Barrel. But I do have a nice appreciation for this. So I'm going to say 3.5.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go... Now, I agree with you with the vanilla. I definitely got it, smelling it. I think you get the vanilla smell.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I prefer this one neat, and I'd give it a 3.8.
3.8, okay.
I actually would prefer that over Jameson.
Okay, yeah. I feel confident in saying I probably would prefer this over stock Jameson.
Yes,
Regular
bottle of Jameson
because this is bringing more, like, this is excitement. I'm getting a little caramel, a little vanilla. I'm getting some heat in there. I'm getting some complications, some layers to it. But it also, like, how much is Jameson? Have you bought Jameson recently?
It's not
like
not
$30.
Yeah, I think so.
Like $30,
30, 35, somewhere in that range.
So this is double that. So you would expect. That. You would expect that. But I definitely, in the world of Irish whiskey, while this does not taste like redbreast to me, this starts to add layers of complexity like redbreast. Have you ever tried redbreast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been probably 5 years, but
yeah. I don't think it's quite as buttery as redbreast. And then I think it might even have a little more variation in the flavor than redbreast does. But it's actually good.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. So 3.5, 3.8. See, the one thing that keeps coming back, I get a Scotch feel.
And I get that a lot with Irish whiskeys.
Yeah.
You get that. To me, the finish of it kind of reminds me of a Scotch.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh, I'm still. See, like right now with just that little bit, I'm going back to the Scotch again. So, boom. Social media.
I do social media. I'm Gamecock3684 on Instagram. That's pretty much it. I do Facebook some, but not too terribly much.
Okay, cool. Nothing wrong with that. And we always ask tips to tell. That's part of being christened on Jones and Mann. Some people get their. I've had nights where someone actually got their tips to tell on the episode.
Okay.
But we've all had a little time. You got tips to tell you want to share?
Well, my tipsy tale is with Jameson.
Okay.
I'm a big South Carolina Gamecock fan, and we were down at a game homecoming last year, and 2 years ago, I guess now, and they had a gigantic tent set up with giving out Jameson for free, and they gave you a bracelet. So you get three drinks with your bracelet. We quickly realized, hey, we're in a college town. We can pop that off and get right back in line, and they didn't mind sharing. So we popped probably 3-4 bracelets off, enjoyed the game, stayed warm because it's a cold November night, I guess it was, September night in Columbia, and we were sitting high up, so that pretty much kept us warm the whole night.
That J-Mo will keep you warm.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
definitely keep you warm. Okay, well, cool. I'm actually I went back to the on the Rocks Pour, and I even got a little more appreciation for the Rocks Pour.
Now that it's got the little
a little water, a little bit of water to it. Yeah, it kind of opened up a little bit. So I always say that's good to give it a little bit of time. Yep. So follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Jones and Mann. As always, I appreciate you stepping in and joining us for a little Irish whiskey. If you don't know already, check us out on cwspirits.com/Jones and Mann. Pick you up something fantastic for yourself. And I appreciate you stopping by. This has been another episode of Jones and Mann. Well, you're not supposed to clink empty, right? Clink them and drink them.
Clink them and drink them.
See you next time.
Have a good one.